Hey, so today we're going to be changing the transfer case fluid on a Ford Escape. It's a really quick, easy job. Should take about 5-10 minutes, so I'll show you guys how to do that quick. Let's get right to it. So to do this job, you're going to need only a couple tools. One is obviously the transfer case fluid. Ford recommends using 75-140 weight gear lube. They also recommend doing this every 60,000 miles. You'll also need a 3/8 drive ratchet, no socket or anything, just the square end of the ratchet to fit into the plug. You also need a 6mm hex or bolt remover, and it's also a good idea to have one of these pumps. They're about $3. They just screw right into any oil or lube bottle, and that way you can just pump the fluid into the transfer case. Makes it a lot easier than trying to pour this bottle in that small area. So once you got all that, you're ready to change out your transfer case fluid. The easiest way to do this is to come right from the front of the vehicle. Right here's where you drain your oil, and then the transfer case is directly behind it. You'll see a fill plug right there, and then your drain plug is right here. Now, the best thing to do is before you drain the fluid out, take your 3/8 drive socket and break your fill plug loose. Make sure that it's not seized on there, because if it is seized on there, then you obviously don't want to drain the fluid out. So break that loose and then go and drain the fluid. And this process is pretty much the same for any four-wheel drive vehicle. Different manufacturers are going to use different weights. But yeah, so you want to check in your manual, and see what kind of fluid your vehicle takes. But for the most part, all vehicles are the same. So while that's draining, now is a good time to break the seal on your transfer case fluid and get your pump all screwed on here. And most of these pumps are universal, so they'll screw onto any quart size or gallon size jug. So they're really handy to have. Once it's done draining, what I would recommend, since this stuff is so dirty compared to the new fluid, leave the drain plug out and just give this a few squirts of the new stuff to kind of flush the old stuff out. And once it starts running a little clearer, just put your drain plug back in and start filling it right up in through there. Alright, it's all done draining out, so get your drain plug back in, and then you just fill this up until the fluid starts running out of the fill hole, just like that. And that's how you know that it's full. And the Escape only used a little over half a quart, and that's with flushing out the old stuff. So it's really cheap, easy preventative maintenance, so I suggest you do that every 60,000 miles on these things.